I'm Sterling Steffen. I'm the co-founder and brewer at Trademark Brewing, and you're at our brewery and taproom in Long Beach, California.
My name's Alana Steffen. I am the co-founder of Trademark Brewing.
It's COVID. Everything's changed. This is day 32 since establishments like ours, so breweries, tap rooms, bars, restaurants have all been ordered to close by mandate of the governor as well as different state agencies. So our tap room's been shuttered now for over a month. One thing that we have in the community is a reputation for being there. We were open on Christmas Day and on Christmas Eve. We're always there for you.
Yeah, when we sought out to building a brewery, we wanted to create a place that was comfortable. It was a place that you wanted to come and hang out, whether it was on a first date with a group of friends or just by yourself.
Beginning of March, the vibe in the tap room changed a little bit. The attendance and the numbers were great. We didn't feel it that way yet, but you definitely could feel like, okay, things went to fist bumps, small changes like that happened. The big change though was really drastic. It just went, you had these little waves and then it just shut off.
I remember the Sunday that the announcement came out that night. We actually were really busy. The tap room was completely full. A lot of our regulars were at the bar who were like, no, just stay open, just stay open. I remember just my phone keep buzzing because of all the news announcements coming out. And that's when the big announcement came and that things needed to close.
And at that very moment, we were looking at what does it take to actually shut down a brewery? It's things you don't think about. It's like, well, we've got beer in the draft lines. Like, should we empty those?
What utilities aren't we using? Like, sounds silly, but it's like cable. Like, there aren't people here, we don't need cable.
So we deployed a plan to shut down all the equipment, go in low power mode, save every cost we could, and figure out what to do next. The new normal is some version of Groundhog Day. Every day is very similar, but not quite the same. We have moved to a program where all of our beer is takeaway only. So we're filling crowlers to order. The biggest difference in our world though is we're not making beer right now. We're making hand sanitizer. And that's a way that we can utilize the equipment we have to do something good.
When Portuguese Bend reached out to us, our immediate answer was yes. We didn't even know like the financials or any of those details. We're like, yes, how do we help? How can we be involved? And thank you for thinking of us.
We're making ethanol by fermenting sugars, and then Portuguese Bend is distilling that. And the objective of this is not only to increase the amount of hand sanitizer that's available, but to ease the pressure on that quote unquote hospital grade where they need everything to come in these perfectly sanitary little, containers, and instead allow that to go to the hospitals, whereas, the guy that's making sure that you still have your deliveries arriving on time or your gas is flowing so you can boil your water, he can stay safe using the product we're providing. So we use a 50-50 blend of brewer's malt and sugar. We make a liquid which is called wort. It's very, very sweet. We boil it for a few minutes just to make sure it's completely sanitary. We put it into our tanks and we ferment it. We're just cranking it out. So we make this wort, we ferment it. That results in a beer basically that's about 15%. It doesn't taste very good. We put it in these big totes, these 300-gallon totes. We load it on a truck and we drive it about a mile down the street to Portuguese Bend. Portuguese Bend then starts the distilling process. So they'll go ahead and they'll do one distilling process to take the 15% beer to an intermediate strength, and then they'll repeat the process again and do the finishing run and bring it up to about 95%. That 95% ethyl alcohol is then combined with the hydrogen peroxide and the glycerin, and that makes the CDC FDA approved hand sanitizer that is being offered to the first responders. This is going to be what gets us to the next phase, and the next phase is going back to making beer and operating a brewery again and going back to normal.
We've had amazing feedback from our loyal customers, people reaching out to us online, on Instagram, just saying thank you for doing it. Even my doctor sent an email to me being like, I heard about this and like, how can I support you guys? Like, this is so cool that you're helping out this way. What we need as far as support is people coming in and purchasing beer to go, merchandise, t-shirts. We have great sweatpants too, since everyone's home.
Trademark is on the internet, so you can find us at trademarkbrewing.com. You can call the brewery, We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those things. We're located at 233 East Anaheim Street in Long Beach, and you can order beer for pickup and takeout, and I hope you do.